Good morning, this is Lindsay with High Altitude Astrology, and I'm here today with another edition of the Daily Dose for Saturday, July 29th. Today, this morning, the moon is still in the sign of Libra until 2:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. With the moon in Libra, the emotions are expressing themselves in a very harmonious and balanced way, with a focus on relationship and trying to find peace and harmony within relationship. And this morning, until 2:25 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, the moon in Libra is trining Venus in Gemini. So with the moon trine Venus, Venus being our loving energy, our creative self, it means it's going to be a harmonious morning. It would be a great time to pursue those creative ideas, maybe do some writing because the Venus is in the sign of Gemini, or just spending some time with loved ones, really indulging in that harmonious vibe that we're going to be feeling for most of the morning. Then after that time, and for a very brief time, the moon is going to pose Uranus in Aries until 2:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So the moon being the emotional response and Uranus being this unexpected energy just means in opposition that it can come across a little bit sort of harsh, or like feelings coming out of nowhere, or just a little bit of like an excitability, or something kind of crazy. And just know that it's only for a brief amount of time and it will pass. Then after that time, the moon will be void of course until 6:23 p.m. So void of course is when the moon is no longer in one sign, it's transitioning to the next, and it's not making any angular aspects to any other planets. That means that the energy isn't very directed, and it's a good time for us to intern. It could be a time to do some meditation, or just to relax a little bit, go with the flow, not really push the river, and kind of recenter ourselves so that we're ready when the moon goes into a new sign to then go outward again into the world. At 6:23 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, the moon moves into the sign of Scorpio. So when the emotions are expressing themselves through the sign of Scorpio, they can be very intense, they can be very deep, they can be very penetrating. So just know that the energy, the lunar energy, the feelings are going to sort of transition into this kind of serious, expressive style. And the moon will be squaring Mercury in Leo. So Mercury in Leo, communication in Leo, is about the self. It's about wanting to express the self in a very sort of proud way, in a very strong way, in a very prideful way, in a very generous way, in a very warm way. But with the moon in Scorpio, our feelings might not be so comfortable kind of expressing themselves in that way too. So there might just be this challenge, trying to really say what we feel, or say it in that generous, warm way, because the Scorpio moon energy just, might have different feelings, or more intense feelings that kind of challenge the sort of warm, communicative expression of the Mercury in Leo. And that energy happens for the rest of the day and into tomorrow. So that is the Daily Dose for today. My name is Lindsay. You can reach me at info@highaltitudeastrology.com. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Thank you so much for watching the Daily Dose. I'm here every day with your astrological forecast to help you navigate throughout your day. So go out there and make it a good one. Adios.